Here's the two-way threat, Hilton Smith. Hilton Smith faced down some of the best in baseball and succeeded. He was really excellent in barnstorming games and impressed a lot of major leaguers, including Bob Feller. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Popped up first base side. Bates pulls that one down, and there's two down.
I think a great example of that, Boog, is when the Monarchs played the Dizzy Dean All-Stars at Wrigley Field in Chicago in 1942. Hilton Smith and Satchel Paige pitched for KC, and they beat the major leaguers 3-1. Hilton gave up 1 hit in 3 innings, struck out 3 batters, and he got the win.
Base hit right field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, can't hang on. Here's the two-way threat, Hilton Smith.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Oh, and it hits the base. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
His first game in Kansas City, his first full season with the Monarchs in 1937, what did Hilton Smith do? He only threw a perfect game. Yeah, he blanked the Chicago American Giants 4-0. Hilton Smith had that great breaking ball and then a dominating fastball to go on top of it. You've got to sit on his fastball, and then you had virtually no chance. of hitting his curveball. That went along with a repertoire of other great pitches, but the curveball was the pitch that really made Hilton Smith unhittable.
And welcome back. Bottom of the seventh, and the batter will be the shortstop, Murray. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. Hilton's perfect game really set the tone for his 1937 season. He led the Negro American League with 11 wins, 3 shutouts, and 99 strikeouts, all while hitting over 300. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, Hilton actually led the league in strikeouts for 4 of his first 5 seasons with Kansas City, and his perfect game was actually historic in another way, Boog, since it was the first no-hitter thrown in an official Negro American League game.
Next offering is fouled back. Smith comes to the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's ball four. And that puts an end to the... Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Murray. And a pitch. And a curve drops in for a strike. Hilton's perfect game really set the tone for his 1937 season. He led the Negro American League with 11 wins, 3 shutouts, and 99 strikeouts, all while hitting over 300. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Now here is Taylor. Foul ball there.
Yeah, Hilton actually led the league in strikeouts for 4 of his first 5 seasons with Kansas City, and his perfect game was actually historic in another way, Boog, since it was the first no-hitter thrown in an official Negro American League game.
Smith wheels and deals. Smith comes to the plate. Goes down looking. Hayes the next to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And Buck hauls it in for the out. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Smith. And he deals. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The 0-2 from Hilton. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Glass. In there for strike 1. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. One down, base is empty. That one missed. And a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. Smith still locked in with 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Bates digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Hughes. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. First pitch just misses.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
2-1.
Hilton with a 2-1.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 1 down. So digging in, McDonald. That one's in there, 0-1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And misses inside. Nowhere close, and that's ball 1. And the catcher's just going to hold on to it. That's an infield knock. Next pitch is popped up. Smith under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's to third. It's over. Hilton Smith tosses a perfect game. What a performance.
Hilton Smith did something that I don't think we will ever see done in the game of baseball again. Hilton Smith won 20 games or more, 12 consecutive years. He goes 6-1 in exhibition games against Major League All-Stars. He was likely the best pitcher in all of baseball at that time, who by the time that Jackie Robinson breaks Major League Baseball's color barrier, he realized that he was too old. The majors came calling, but he knew by that time he was too old to cross over that threshold and go into Major League Baseball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to hit, Harvey. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And a pitch. 0-1. Hilton Smith thrived in high-pressure situations like this. He shined in several East-West All-Star games, and he dominated the home state Grays over 5 shutout innings in Game 2 of the 1942 Negro League World Series.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, Boog, and then a few years later, Hilton tossed a complete game win in Game 5 of the 1946 Negro League World Series against the Newark Eagles, who had Larry Doby and Monty Irvin anchoring the lineup. And Hilton got a hit and scored a run for good measure.
There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Harvey. And a pitch. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Smith kicks and delivers. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Got it by him for the K. And now the shortstop, Marshall. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is downstairs. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Hunter on third. Waters over at second. Phillips over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Smith wheels and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smith comes to the plate. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Next pitch is popped up. And the infield fly rule called. And now the first baseman, Reese. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's even up.
1-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Bradley settles underneath it, makes the grab. Hilton Smith tight ropes out of the bases loaded jam.
Hilton Smith earned a reputation as being Satchel's shadow, the legendary Satchel Paige. He would oftentimes come in and relieve Satchel. Well, Satchel was the draw. So Satchel's going to pitch 2 or 3 innings. And who came in and pitched the last 6 or 7? Hilton Smith. And all the old timers in the Negro League say, if you're going to get anything, you better get it off of Satchel, because you weren't going to touch Hilton Smith.
And now the right fielder, Terry. Here comes a pitch. It really does Hilton Smith a disservice to think of him only as Satchel Paige's shadow. But Smith always knew he was just as good on the mound, even if Satchel was the box office main attraction. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Yeah, there were a lot of major leaguers who found out just how good Hilton Smith was, too. In 1937, he threw a shutout against a team with Bob Feller, Vince DiMaggio, and Johnny Mize as part of a barnstorming series. And in all 3 games he pitched, the White players didn't score a single run off him.
High fly ball, right field. Bradley makes the catch, and there's one down.
Hilton was so good in interracial games over the years that Mize and Stan Musial both said he had as good a curveball as they've ever seen. High praise coming from 2 Hall of Fame players.
Slice down the right side.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Here's the third baseman, Gordon. And that's in there for strike 1. Smith kicks and delivers. And there's a ball. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Parker. Smith back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's the strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Smith wheels and deals. Right through there. Got it. Now 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Floyd. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Klein. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is popped up. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Everett. Smith back to work. Line, and that's a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The 0-2 from Hilton. And that one in the air center field. Newman settles under this one. Squeezes it. 2 outs to go for Hilton Smith, who's just been terrific in relief of Satchel. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch is inside. 3-1. Smith comes to the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Ball game. Hilton Smith with a great relief outing to seal it for KC.
It is Hilton Smith who is credited with having introduced or recommended Jackie Roosevelt Robinson to Kansas City Monarchs owner James Leslie Wilkinson. Hilton had seen Jackie playing against a white military baseball team that had major league players on it in 1942. He quickly recommended Jackie to Monarchs owner James Leslie Wilkinson. When Jackie gets discharged from the military in 1944, he writes to Monarchs owner J.O. Wilkinson, and Wilkie gives him a tryout. He makes the team, and he joins the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945. Many credit Hilton Smith for introducing us to the man that would break Major League Baseball's 6-decade-long self-imposed color barrier.